Hey people, it's Fresh Mark Sense, another fresh review, aka Zest for Life Fragrances. Today it's Pączek Day, and that means Donut Day in Polish. And in Poland, they have 40 days without sweet foods after this special day, which is all about donuts and sweet treats. So, this is a festival or a celebration spent in the home and with family. And I just thought about gourmand fragrances and what reminds us of our favorite sweet treats. So let's get straight into it with Zest for Life fragrances, with something that is very bodacious, very out there. It has notes that remind us of peach and ice cream with chocolate, a very decadent treat, hardly delicate. It's got all the fruity flavors, the chocolate and the ice cream in the vanilla with Mansura Wild Candy. Now, Wild Candy by Mansura has the note of frangipani with Madagascar vanilla, which is like ice cream. It has a tiramisu note, so it feels kind of cakey as well. Gourmand, sweet, creamy, juicy peach, like white peach. And it's not syrupy sweet, it's quite defined in its sweetness. It has multiple layers and it's very enjoyable in small quantities, let's say. Don't overspray this, otherwise you'll be fuming out and really projecting the scent for about 9 hours. So check that out. The next one is something with the aromatic note of cardamom, but it's made spicy and sweet like a Indian sweet treat. This is Tom Ford's Soleil Brûlant. Now, Soleil Brûlant kind of reminds me of creme brulee with the burnt custard and the creaminess and the sweetness, but it's got that spiciness of cardamom. And this is exactly what you get over here. Let me just spray it a little bit further on my arm. So instantly you get the tonka bean, the sandalwood creaminess, and a very sweet, slightly burnished with the resins in here. It's got a leather note in the base, but it's not very pronounced until the end of the perfume, where it sends a sort of burnished, sweet, caramelized feeling throughout the perfume. And that is a fantastically sweet, creamy perfume that you definitely got to check it out. Soleil Brûlant by Tom Ford Eau de Parfum. A cheaper variation is Armani Code's Absolute. Now this is characterized by the black top and the gold bottle. I had trouble finding this earlier. Apparently it's discontinued, but I'm here to say that is nonsense. I have seen it, actually, not recently, actually. I can't say too much. This has a beautiful tonka bean and saffron feel, almost like a ras malai, or kheer, which is a rice pudding with saffron on top, and a dash of cardamom melted into the cream milky base. That's fantastic. A cheaper version, even cheaper variation, is Guide by Latifa. However, that's not a gourmand scent. That goes into a more spicy, oudi direction. And I'd say it's similar to Oud Vanille in its composition. And finally, my favorite for all weathers is Ultra Male by Jean Paul Gaultier. This is cinnamon, saffron, a bright and slightly juicy pear like Wire de Parfume. It's got everything, the fruitiness, the spiciness, the black vanilla husk, which is creamy and dense, and a nice amber note to keep it sweet throughout. So definitely check out all these fragrances. Whatever you do, stay free and stay fresh. Comment in the section below.